Naughty footwork.
Hey!
I'll be
Up,
that.
up! Hey!
Hey, up, hey,
Hey!
Up, up. Does a bit more work.
Hey! Up, hey!
hey, up, hey, up.
Hey!
Hey, slowly. Hey. Hey.
Hey!
One or 2 points. Offline. Blend. Cut the neck. And then lock. The side cut. 2 separate moves. Then swing up again. Other side of the line. So if that came down and sort of, you can be a lot further round. I find it quite hard to jump right across there. Other way around.
Hey! Up!
Left foot advances.
Hey!
Left foot withdraws.
Hey! Hey! Up! Hey! Up!
Fast. There are MUSUBI, very, very important thing, the interwovenness of the energy. It means a bit more than a wasa. It's complete, everything tied together. That's the really important point about it. Now we have the awase exercises, individual ones. For example, right? I mean, there's several of them. Fundamentally, they're analysed versions of MUSUBI. Broken up bits. That's what Saito Sensei said about it. And the important thing is the awase. Now, if you look at the variations that you can do, the standard is you start long and you take a step forward, as we are doing. If you start off close, you can do it stepping back. Can do it stepping back. It wouldn't change the essence of the MUSUBI. You can also start sort of with no space, in which you swap your positions on the spot. So now you have to be careful you're not too close. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter because we all need to do it the same way. That's one aspect. Another aspect is, let's go this way, the last movement. along, please. So this is the most standard, most frequently done version. So I've crossed over to this position. So it's blending with the upswing and not remaining underneath where of course should be hit. All spot on, those points. But if you take the points, all the same points, on the other side, I've not remained underneath, I've blended with the upswing, I'm not underneath. So, it's the same in terms of the essence, MUSUBI. That last one, it's not any different. It's there in the Iwase, it's not normally done. So it fits together with that one, which, as you know, is straight from the Iwase. In terms of the meaning of MUSUBI, they're all the same. They all have the same essence. If we have to pick a standard, and if it was part one of the grading, I would be looking at the MUSUBI, not which version you've done, but you should know the standard. So, it's a long story, but there's only one MUSUBI. Of course there is, but you can practice it in many ways. MUSUBI. Nas, this part of the movement, the blade should be pointing up. Swing up. Cut down. This is a possibility, you see. Swing up. Hey! Thank you. Nice. With MUSUBI, it's a good example of one thing, which is once you know the footwork, you have to grow out of it. You don't change it, but learning any aspect of Aikido is not about learning what to do. So it sounds a bit illogical perhaps, but it's about putting the right feeling into doing it when you're doing it in the right way. And it's true with everything. I mean, if you like, it's just beginner's Ikkyo compared to a sort of Yondan Ikkyo, very different in. Anyone would see a difference in the quality of the execution. To do Hanmi, Iwase, Kokyu, hip stability, general alertness, all the little things. Just when you know the outline, you don't know the Aikido. You hear the words, that's the long-term work. The long-term work. MUSUBI, it's not a hard move to do. You know, footsteps, quite easy. But it's called MUSUBI, and it's not a kumitach, because it highlights something which is this connectedness, and you have to see and feed off each other. So when you're thinking of only footsteps, you sort of step forward, I cut, I thrust, I cut, I block, I step. Yeah, got it. What's next? First kumitach, fifth kumitach. I don't think anyone thinks quite like that, but in the back of your mind, it's worth getting out that way of thinking, because you've got to be so closely interwoven that, I don't know what really, it gets beyond explanation. That's the trouble, that you can see it. I'm not claiming that's a particularly good example, but it's better than the chip chop. And I can feel it in me. And even the quality of the execution is how does it feel to you, not just how it looked to someone else. What is it putting into you? What sense of connection is it putting into you? And all the Aikido's like that. It's what it puts into you. It's not the external view at all. That's hard to understand. But it grows on you. That's why people do it for donkey's years and keep on learning. You should keep on learning. Once you know all the outside stuff, you haven't cracked it. You don't have to start looking for more techniques or to how to do the others more hard or learning to punch harder or anything. You have to learn more about the inside. And that never goes away. The smallest things are critical. So, with that in mind, different levels of experience. One of the reasons for Senpai Kohai, because the less experienced the person you're with, the better your blend has to be. Because you can't be completely sure that they're going to react in the standard way. So just digest it as, well, not as you're training, but just try to relax, observe, feel. Don't think left, right, in, out, up, down. Where does his movement draw you? Should be more round, but it's my badness. No. Lazy leg. Smash!